Hello，大家好。我们今天又开始来到我们这个 Enlightening Art 的酷酷的 Tasty of Art Class。OK，好啦，今天呢，我们就要跟大家一起来做一个超级美味的 cakes and cupcakes。OK，首先呢，我们呢，当然还要介绍一下这个 cakes 和 cupcake 的一个这个背景。好，相信呢很多人都跟我一样，非常喜欢这个 cakes and cupcake and all the dessert. So today I'm going to walk you through like some artists who is doing their cakes and cupcakes or an other dessert, and then we are going to use like a watercolor or other material. If you don't have watercolor, oh sorry, color pencil. If you do not have color pencil, you can use acrylic or like paints or anything else. Okay. Okay, so let's start it. Okay, is everything online yet? Hello? Okay, so is everything good? I just find out like is everything online? Okay, so I think everything's good. So now let's start at our really creature class, cakes and cupcakes. Okay. So, first of all, I would like to share this really delicious cupcake picture with you guys to see like is that anyone like any of the cakes up on the background? Like you see that there's not Napoleon cakes and some chocolate and the cream on top. So, guys, please look really detailed because later on we are going to use color pencil or watercolor to do the really cool art. Okay, and if you have a color pencil, that would be great. If you do not, then marker, oil pastel, paint, anything. Don't let the material limit your creating path. Okay, okay. So talking about cake, so you have to know the most famous artist, as I mentioned before. So you better know who he is, and he is so famous. If you don't know who he is, then I would say, what? Are you paying attention to my previous class? Okay, so let's talk about this artist. His name is Wayne T-Bone. So he is the Northern California's greatest artist, and he was really famous. Took a concept food, especially dessert, and developed it into some that has made him famous and beyond for half century. I find I throw that Winnie T-Bone as much more than an artist who painted food, and also like who doesn't like to look at rows and rows of desserts such appear as make his work timeless, but there's more than first Matt's the eye. Like you see that how we can appreciate his style by looking at the shape of the dessert he make. The brush dog like really thick paint. Like you feel like, oh, is that he just put the cream on top of the picture? And also the color. Like I like those like a pinky white greenish pink and like chocolate, like a yellow, like it's really looks so delicious. And the light, you see that even though like he was painting the cakes and also he was focused on the light, so you will see like a wow, he did a fantastic job. Okay, and perhaps the big bold brush stroke and the heavy application of the paint are the best reason to view his work in person. Yummy, yummy. Yep, I see. Someone said it's really tasty. Yes. And also, so today we are going to do the art of dessert. So first I want to introduce like the other artist who is doing the really nice dessert. His name is Shelly Riederbush. Okay, and then you see that they're little like a cherry and the little blueberry and things like that just really looks so real. Like you just feel like, oh, I want to learn how to do that, right? Okay. And there's another artist called Joe Pankman, and he was preserving foods in the form of art as a kind of culture index. And this painting creates a visual archive, a painterly historical record of the food we have loved and celebrated decade by decade, like this cupcake which looks so yummy, like, and also you see that the color and the light, like he was manager. And then later on we're going to do a step by step, so we will get a chance to do that as well. That will be so cool. Okay, and also I love this vintage ads. So they are so like in like pretty early time, like the people like early 19s. Okay, so and then those people like put this on the magazine, so you will see, wow, how delightful. Want to have something like that to like the ads to put it on my studio, so I would feel like, oh, that's a really like a great source to inspire me to create some more like a beautiful art. Okay, and also I really want to share with you this smash dessert video created by Mara Curio, but I don't know how, like some reason, if I need to like put my PowerPoint into a projector, like a present mode, so then I can display that. But since like some technique issues, so I'm not able to show you that. But you guys are welcome to Google him, Cuervo, and then actually I want to show you this, but it's really hard for me to show you how like he was smashed the uh bunny chocolate, the ice cream, and the cakes, and which they said this is called aggressive cute. Like there is a superpower behind those little cute things. It's called aggressive cute, so like you want to like smash it. But so then I just said, okay, I can use this point to say, okay, I want to smash these cakes, a little chocolate, this little ice cream into my picture. Okay, so I am going to show you this one more time. So this name is Mar Curero. Okay, so look at his work, so cool. Okay, and which one you like for these little cupcakes like this? Oh my god. I remember like Whole Food, they have the best, like I think it's the best, like what's that called? I cannot, the word is on my tongue, but this cake in Whole Food is really good. And also like we can like maybe today we are going to do a cupcake, but at the same time, I also want to share with you like there's more than cupcakes, and there's some cakes, cookie and strawberry and all this dessert you can make. Um, so let's take a close look for how we can use a color pencil for how we can use a color pencil to create this lovely dessert. So you see that this is how many color we are going to use if we are creating these donuts. So you see that if you see closer, like all the color is really like a gentle. So later on, so you don't like want to paint something really sharp. So we want to like do it little by little, and all the sprinkle, like all the sprinkle have the dark side, the light side, and the lights, and also like those light color for the creamy, which is a lot of things to do. Okay, and there's more. Oh my god, I love this creamy. And then you see that how we can create this kind of texture about the cream. It's like first you need to draw every single line for it, and every shape you need to have like a shadow part, the medium light part, and the light part. Okay, so we will try to make all this kind of shadow and combine together, so it will become a really nice cupcake. And this is simpler because they don't have those like a fancy cream style. So this one is you just need to manage the like a darker color and the lighter color, but this one have a lot of like a sprinkle, so you need to be really careful for the detail. And this one, oh, so yummy. Okay, and I'm going to show you this one. Oh my god, even more works for these. Like you see that even though like you feel like wow, it looks so good, but there's a lot of detail we are going to use for these cakes. So today, I'm going to show a cupcake, which hopefully it won't be too difficult, and then we trying to make it like easier for you guys to understand. So first, I'm going to bring my sketchbook out. So I'm going to do second. Okay. Oh, this is for my previous picture. Okay, I'm going to have paper. First is the paper. So I'm going to take out this paper. Sorry for the background because the watercolor is not drying, so I need to make a. Okay, so let's do this one. Let me move this picture a little bit to here. So this is what I want to draw today because it's easier. And I hope I have enough time for doing that. Okay. Okay. So first of all, we need to get a pencil. So a pencil. Okay, and then we need to like start to draw out the shape. Okay, so this one is cream. So this cream is easier. So that's why I choose this cream. And then there's tiny cakes on the bottom. And then there is like some curved line, guys. Here is a curved line, so don't make it like a too straight, okay? And then there's another curve come on in, and then there's a bottom one here. So, and then there's top cherry on the top. Okay, two little stand, and then like there is tons of sprinkler here. So first we need to like narrow down to a cream, and then a cakes, and then when we see really closer to here, you see that there's a lot of like a lines here. So you guys need to be really careful. We are not here. Try to make several lines here first. And a line. Just erase a little at the end. Try to make these look like even, okay? Don't make it like, okay, something like that. So first we are making a cake like that. And then the next step is we try to draw out the sprinkler, okay? So we just draw as much sprinkler as we can. Like the sprinkler is not going all the same direction, so I'm not going to do too small. I'm going to draw it big so you guys can see it clear, but also want to make sure there is a lot of sprinkler. Just like I said, all the sprinkler have shadow, things like that. Okay, and then I already create like, if you see closer, so I already create like a lot of sprinkler here to make sure everything's on the right position, because later on when I do the blue, I don't want to touch any of the sprinkler because they are different colors. So I'm trying to draw out the sprinkler first, and then I'm going to color the background, okay? So let's keep continue to do the sprinkler. If you have any question, you can also like and don't forget like the sprinkler sometimes it's overlap, like it's not even, like sometimes there will be several to be together. I miss my school. Like when I go to Micah, like there is a cupcakes store in what's that? The road name is Mount Royal Road, something like that. And like there is a cupcake store on that street, which tastes really good. Oh, I miss that place. Okay, so and then we are getting closer to see the edge for the cupcake. You see that this is not like too circle, so we trying to make the edge closer. Sometimes it's that kind of not like even to make it looks more like a real cake. And then later on I'm going to erase this curved line, because we all know like here there's a little zigzag around here, okay? So we trying to do some zigzag here Okay, so you guys see, make sure the zigzag was covered around the cake, okay? And then when I do the line, so you see that every curved line was connected to this. And I'm going to keep working on this to making sure it was connected, okay? And then when it gets close to the center, sometimes and then just keep working on it to make sure, because maybe on the bottom we're going to do another way, but we just need to make sure on the top it's really like okay. You see that in the middle, like that here, like I use 2 lines for it, okay? On the bottom, like we are going to do another way going up. Okay, so now I already done with my sorry, I need to make sure getting nice and clean. Okay. It looks so blurred. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see it really clear. Okay. So then we are starting. I don't want to do the weird blue, so I'm going to change another color. Use purple for the shadow, and then I'm going to have my lovely pink color. Okay, if you have watercolor, you can also like get the watercolor to get the first light layer. So I really like color. Okay, and also there is the one really cool brush I want you guys to get is this is like a ball pen, but it's white color. So if you want to highlight something, use this one. It's really easy for doing that. Okay, so first I'm going to get the dark color, okay, the purple color. So I'm going to do a general like go around the shadow. I'm trying to control my head not showing on the screen. And you see that I am going to like go over all the sprinkler. So when you see it closer, you will find out like I'm trying to like block their vision, block like stay away from there. And the purple color goes first. You can use any color you want, okay? It's not like required, but you just need to pick the similar color for all the dark area. Okay. I'm going to do all the edge. Okay, so here, when I'm trying to color, I want you guys to understand like I want you guys to understand like you need to do it really like solid without any gap in between. Okay, I'm going to color around it. Okay, the edge will be dark and the middle will be light, so my bright pencil is going to be lighter when you get to the center. Okay, you see that? I'm starting to do a really light color, as you can see closer, to get lighter. So you see that in the middle, like there's two line gap, right? Like two line gap here. Here. Okay, now I'm working on this part. Okay, if you see my mouth, I'm working on this part. To make these like going up, it's going to be lighter. Yes. The other side is doing here. And since here is a lot of sprinkler, so I'm going to adding some more back here. So many sprinkler here. And then there's a lot of sprinkler here as well. And then I'm going to like skip a little bit and then start from here, and here is really dark, and after this I might need to add in some dark color on it as well. Trying to stay away from all the sprinkler, but you still need to go through all the sprinkler. Okay. And keep working. This is kind of like a I just start from this edge, it's really dark, and when it get closer, so it will be lighter. Again, if you have a really thick paper, or even though you have a really light paper, I want you to make sure the edge is clean and neat. Also, when it gets to the center, it's getting lighter, okay? Okay, so I already outlined the whole cake, and later on, I'm going to do a really thin layer for the purple, okay? Really thin. How we can make a really thin layer, which is I do it really light. Like my hand is used like half strength of before. Oops. Oh, my finger is dark, so some of the sprinkler is really dark here, so I need to erase a little bit. Let's show won't be too dark to influence my color. And keep going. Maybe we can still do a little bit dark around the sprinkler. But for the rest, it's like really light color. Okay, and this one as well. Oops, my hat. Hard to control myself. Sometimes I will be so into it, so I didn't recognize like my hat is in the camera. I'm trying to get used to it and like sit really straight. And I have a light color go over everything. Okay, so the first layer color is purple, and the second layer is this light purple. I'm going to do it like darker, like harder, because this is the light color and I already have the purple in the background, so I can try harder. So you see that? I'm getting, because this is the second closer color. I'm going to do it harder here. And there's a little problem, but here it's really dark. And I need to have a paper to cover my hands. So you see that I can like rest my hand here. So you see that it's really dark here. So I need to rest my hand here to avoid. And you see that? So how I can blend the color is first I have the purple layer here, like that. At least this area is purple, right? And then I'm trying to use the pink color. Start in the middle. And then this is how I can blend it together. Okay, so you see that I have the purple. I have the purple from here to here. And when I try to blend, I'm starting here and going down. Understand? Like that. This is purple color and I start in the middle and try to go down so it can blend it really nice. Also, if you guys have any like topic you would be interested, please comment underneath. Or if you want, you can also like email us, and we will be love to listen some of your idea, and then we can enrich our online courses content. Okay, you see that I'm going around it again. Okay, going around it. Okay. And this area, like I'm trying to leave it light color. It's not dark enough, so I'm going to work back a little bit. You see that? Music. There's 20 more minutes for that I'm thinking about. We have to get some music. Okay. And then blend, okay? Get closer. So you see that I was working really hard to blend the color, okay? So when you're staying at home, you see that I leave no white gap in between. And even because I'm using watercolor paper, this is really thick paper. So, and I also cover all the texture, okay? So, yay! Let's keep working. There is nothing like, oh, I do it and it looks like the cupcake and then I'm done. So you see that everyone is working really hard to get these. Okay, and then I leave a little bit here and I'm going to use a lighter color. I'm going to switch pen at the same time. Some pink. It's kind of like a yellow now. Little pinky color. Where's my pink? It's more like a pink. Somehow I remember I have a pink one. Maybe I should use white color to blend a little bit. For this pink. Let me finish this area. Okay. Let me do it really light but use the same color, okay? see that how I finish with this area. So, da 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 da! I'm getting some white here. The white we're trying to like blend the color. Okay, and the cherry on the top, which is red color, dark red. This is the pink color. And then, so first, use some dark red color here. And then use some lighter red color. Kind of orange. Leave the highlighter, okay? And then some darker color red. Trying to blend it. And then there's some orange. Orange color on the back side. Okay. So not dark enough. Okay, and then at this time, because it's not dark enough, I'm going to adding some black on the edge to make it sit on the cake. Okay. Okay, so now you see that it sit on top of the cream. And I'm going to adding some dark color. Okay, and now let's work on the cake part. Okay, it's brown color mixed with yellow. Okay, so first I'm going to get some brown for the shadow. The same, like go around it and blend the color. And then this way, brown, blend the color. Blending the colors, the edge, and blend it out. And when it gets to this edge, use some orange to blend a little bit more. You see that every zigzag and hole I'm going to color it. Some part is even really light, so I just leave it with yellow. And then when it close to the zigzag here, I'm going to adding some shadow, okay? Because you know the shape like will create some like shadow. So if I color inside, like color inside here, and then blend it out a little bit to have the cakes here. to making sure all the hole was covered by the dark color. And don't worry, the color overlap will make the picture even more fun. So now you see that I'm trying to mix some texture. And we have class for like a 2 to 5 years old and 5 and up, and you see that I'm creating some texture on top, like go crossing line and something to make it not like a blank boring color. And we have art class for all different kind of age. If you would like to come and join us, we are enlightening art program. Okay, so I'm done with the cake part, okay? And now let's work on the cake bottom part, like this area. Like this area, okay? So we start with the brown and to the orange and to the light, and here will be some other light color, and inside maybe there's some sprinkler, so there's some like a colorful color here, okay? And let's start with this brown color. And I need to rearrange because I can make it like smaller, not as big as what I did at the first place. Okay, so brown color to start. Like remember we already did the line, so we just need to follow the line like that. Maybe we can start on the edge so people won't get confused. Okay, so start with the edge and leave a little bit gap and do another one. Okay, so you see that? I leave a gap in between, okay? And then not every line is the same. Some is short, some is long. So this is how when I want to, like when I'm teaching my class, like I won't do so many demonstration because I want the kids to develop their idea, okay? But for this class, since it's special, like I need to show you some like a cool feature, or show like teacher can do a cupcake. So that's why I do the demo. And I really appreciate someone saying like, oh, you shouldn't let the kids follow every single step as you do. But then I'm thinking, I like during my class, like I won't be like a show of how each step by step. I will let the kids to like brainstorm, let them create some style as they want. And also like I'm not using all these same colors. Sometimes I need to use the brown color. This is more like a red brown, almost the same. Yeah, some red color. We just do the red color inside to make it less boring. So all the area different kind of, but you see that every time I'm still like can get it to the middle, okay? It's not like I just randomly do some lines, okay? So this will be a little bit difficult for the younger kids. For the younger kids, I would like you guys to make sure every line was tracing by marker or color pencil, so you understand like how the line goes. And then don't forget, I need to have a shadow on the bottom so the cakes won't be flow around the sky. And I might need to leave these later on, because if you guys sometimes like people will say, oh, it's a 1 hour class, but to be honest, like I cannot finish these in 1 hour, so I will just do the most important part, and the video will like last, like keep showing after I finish. You guys can go doing something more important and come back to like replay, but I will finish the main part within this hour. 1 hour, okay? Almost done. Okay, so you see that I was creating some texture on the bottom. Okay, and then I'm going to do a yellow. Like going yellow, going up. And leave some white in here, okay? Here, leave some white. Some yellow in here. Orange, okay? So like you see that, like even in here, like I'm trying to have already have yellow, brown, orange, and some red color here. So this is the 3 color I'm using right now. Okay, just let you see. Okay, some orange. And sometimes like to keep adding the color. Okay, and then I'm going to keep back working on the brown color to make it connected better, and then also going up here, okay, because some color you need to follow, like you see that I'm going to follow this line, okay, and then do the shadow in here, okay, like that. Okay, so now let's work on this a little bit, okay, don't do it too much. And then when it gets to the center, there will be 2 sign color. I'm working really hard for making sure there's not much texture, because the paper I'm using is watercolor, so it just have the texture. And also, like if you want to join my class, like I need like a marker, oil pastel, and paint. Like acrylic paint will be best because I love using paint. And then during you are using paint, like there's a lot of skill you can learn. but like watercolor or paint, at least you need to have some paint, okay? That will be easier to create some beautiful picture. Okay, and then so now I already like making, like, you see that every zigzag line is need to follow by some lines here. Oh, thank you very much, Lucy and friends. Thank you. And next step is I'm going to use a light yellow color. To keep blending, okay? Because you see that the orange and yellow need to blend a little bit, but not too like a bright. And then let's keep going up. And like art is not that difficult, but it's like you still need to work really hard on it, okay, to get the works done as you like. Okay, I need to get a light medium. Trying to blend the color out. Even though there's some black color on the edge. Scare me, I thought my hand is in the camera again. And then now, so we finished the like surrounding, and here we need to have a really like a light color to make the edge even light. So like how we can, so you see that what I did here, I leave a gap in between, okay? So because I need to make it comparable, okay? So how I can make the light part even lighter, because I have some dark color next to it. Okay, so now you see that I leave some like a little bit tiny white around edge on it, okay? And then I'm going to erase some of the pencil mark. Okay, and then adding some like those like green, purple, dish color to fix the sprinkler or something. Okay, some blue, some color inside, and red. Okay, and then I'm going to adding some black color around it for the shadow. And invisible sparkling cupcake is done, okay? If you like my class, subscribe me or like my video. And next Wednesday we are going to do some like Chinese painting with watercolor with paint, okay? If you don't have Chinese painting, you can use paint. Okay, so here is the cupcake. If you see closer, so there's tons of color. Okay, but if you put it far away, wow, it's like a cupcake. Yum 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 yum. But we still need to work on the sprinkler. Okay, so if you have your works you want to share with me, email me for enlightenreart@cathyfutureus.com. And I'm going to work on the sprinkler in the next half hour. If you want continue, you can stay here, or if you can have some fun time. Okay, so for the sprinkler, so all the sprinkler will be like that, okay? So I use black to make it clear. So first, let's analyze the sprinkler, okay? So this is sprinkler. Actually, it was like this shape, okay? And no matter what, like if they are facing this way or facing this way, so they need to have a shadow, like the darker color is here, and then they will have a shadow here, and then they will have another dark color here, and then on the top will be a lighter color, so like gray color or even lighter color. So this is how we are going to do for all the sprinklers. Okay, so like that. This is the principle for how to color it. And then you just need to choose different colors. And how to make it dark and light, just like if you press harder, it will be dark. If you press lighter, so it is light, okay? So dark and light. Okay, so let's start it. Okay, so I'm going to do red, orange, green, blue. Okay, so I'm going to do these and these 4 color for my sprinkler, okay? Okay, and just pick the random color. And then you can also, like, after you finish doing that, you can add in the shadow on the bottom. Because I want to finish one color first, so that's why I just pick the blue color and go it around everywhere. Okay, and this is the blue, and then the red. Some green color. So this is so far. I'm adding some sprinkler color on it. Some red color. Chocolate. How can I forget? The sprinkle for this is easier because there's not chocolate fudge or anything, like it just may need to contain with more light. Light blue. Okay, so now after I finish coloring all the sprinkler, and the next step is I'm going to use the dark purple again. Maybe I can mix with dark blue color to like adding back the shadow. Okay, so you see that I'm adding a light layer for the dark blue. And then always do the shadow on the left side, okay? Because the light is come from this way, okay? Shadow, 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 shadow. I'm trying to like cover with more like dark color. Dark color. I'm just making sure all the things is outlined. And then okay, so you see that all the sparkling have the shadow next to it, right? All the shadow. Okay, so just last but not the least time, trying to making sure all the color was blended perfectly. The more detail you did, the better outcomes it gets, okay? Okay, so the cake is done. Is that cool? Is that cool? A skinny version purple cake. Okay. Okay, so thank you very much for really hard working today. So next Tuesday we are continue, and also we have more interesting classes online. You guys can come and join our class. So come back here. Okay. Okay, and please send your works to er@cathyfuturus.com, and we would like to share more with you. Subscribe us, and we would like to keep you updated with all the art skill. And see you later.